Just going to do a quick demonstration on sharpening a knife using the paper wheel system. This is a Damascus bladed knife I made a while ago. I haven't used it in a while. You can see there's some rust and bits and pieces on it. Really needs to have a clean up and a re-etch, but it's quite blunt. You can see just rubbing it on my hand and my finger, and even trying to shave my arms with it. There's absolutely no edge on it. Yeah, I'll now run it over the wheels and show you how they do it. Okay, so this is the paper wheels themselves. On this side I have a 150 grit impregnated wheel, so that gives you basically 150 grit sandpaper on this face, and you apply a wax to it, which is the gloss you can see on there at the moment, before you use it each time. Just a quick touch, you don't have to hold it down or anything. On this side I have the plain wheel. This wheel has nothing impregnated into it. It's just a plain, basically compressed cardboard wheel. Use this one here for the strop. This is a buffing compound used into this one, which is that stuff there. You pretty much just apply a little bit of that once again whilst the wheel is running, and then strop the blade after you've created the burr edge. Now if you look closely, I've actually reversed mine. You can see that the cord is there. This is so that it's constantly spinning away from me. If something happens, it's going to throw everything that way. Okay, now if you to get the angle right when you're starting to do your grinds on the 150 grit wheel, it's quite easy. If you assume that that is a 90-degree angle to the actual wheel, and that half of that would be 45, then you're looking for about there, which is half of that again at about 22 to 20 degrees. Now once you start the wheel up, you can see it's quite quiet. Just apply a little bit of the wax to the wheel. That's all you need. And now I actually like to start from the back and pull the blade towards me and across. So I'm going to set that 22.5 degree angle, and now in and across. Check, make sure that the angle's good. Yep. And the same again. And what you're doing is you're constantly watching for a burr to form along the edge of the blade. Do the other side. Now I'm starting to get that burr forming. Both sides look quite nice and even. Now I'm just trying to make sure that I've got that burr even the whole way along the edge of the blade. It's looking good. Alright, excellent. So if you have a close look, you can see that on the edge there it's quite shiny now. I haven't really removed overly a lot of material. It's really just touches it up. It doesn't really cut like a belt would. So now I'm going to put it on the stropping wheel and buff it up. Now before I put this knife onto the buffing wheel, you get small deposits of wax along the edge of the blade here, and it's best that you remove them before you put it on the buffing wheel, because they can carry bits of grit from the cutting wheel and you don't want that mixed in because it'll scratch the edge which you're trying to create a polish on. So I just use an old rag. It's just an old pair of jeans that I've got, and I just rub it down just quickly and clean any of that off. You apply some of the white rouge to the wheel, just that much, and then once again, same angle, same everything, and just polish it off. Pretty much that should be about it. As you can see, it's very shiny, and it should also be very, very sharp. Certainly feels pretty good, so we'll give it a test. It is rather sharp now. It quite easily cuts through that paper. And without effort, it'll shave hairs off your arm. So there you go. Very, very simple to use, very, very effective, and I don't think I'll ever use stones again. Thanks.